Ladies, I'm here on the channel, and I'm here, last video for the night. We're here to do our NBA free agency, day 2 recap. I'm not really going to do another one of these. I mean, we'll see, I don't know. I mean, the only big free agents that haven't signed yet, I guess, are DeAndre Ayton and, Al Horford. The Warriors didn't do anything again. No surprise, which is why I did my rant video earlier in the day. If you want to go watch that, I ran about the Warriors and how they had the worst front office in the NBA. But yeah, let's get into day 2, free agency. I guess we'll start off with this. JJ Barea, he was a 2011 NBA champion with the Mavericks, agreed to join the Denver Nuggets as an assistant coach under David Adelman. And remember JJ Barea back in 2011 against the Miami Heat. But the first big signing of this day, pretty chaotic. What was it? Tuesday morning. So the NBA MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has agreed to a 4-year, $285 million super maximum contract extension with the championship Oklahoma City Thunder through 2031, sources tell ESPN. This is now the richest annual salary for a player in league history. Now, he had a great season, man. He averaged 32, 5 and 6, 52, 38, 90 shooting splits. He was scoring leader, the MVP, Finals MVP, Western Conference MVP. You know, I guess folks are going to be annoyed with this. But, you know, this isn't going to be the downfall of the Thunder. Look, it's not going to be, oh, the CBA will cook this team, just give it time. I see Celtics fans already saying that. Enjoy your team. Just enjoy your cooked-ass team, man. Anyways, the Thunder won't even see the second apron due to the picks and all the smaller contracts they have. The core will stay together while they draft young players in the draft or make trades to fill in the roster. Trust me, they're going to cook up something. You should probably look at the cap sheet before... People should look at the cap sheet for saying this shit. I mean, I could sit here and be like, oh yeah, 80-something million for free throws, but he's just a really good player, man. I mean, shit happens. You knew this was coming. And I guarantee you the core will stay together, too. So then, free agent center Guerschon Yabusele has agreed to a 2-year, $12 million contract with the New York Knicks plus player option, sources tell ESPN. Now, I kind of like what the Knicks did, this free agency. You know, they added Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele. You know, some depth off that bench. 2 guys that can really score. Which... It's kind of a thing I complained about with the Knicks last season, was that they didn't have enough depth, but they picked up Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele. This was insane. Free agent center Miles Turner has agreed to a 4-year, $107 million deal with the Milwaukee Bucks plus a player option for year 4 and 28-29 and a full 15% trade kicker, sources tell ESPN. This was a stunner. I mean, I thought he was going to go back to the Indiana Pacers. I did not think he would go to Milwaukee. I was like, holy cow shit. And then, Turner, the longest tenured Pacer, made it known he'd wish to remain in Indiana since the Game 7 exit. His reps pushed the Pacers, to get a deal done. Ultimately, Indiana's aversion to the tax, which grew after Tyrese Halliburton's injury, allowed Bucks to get their new franchise center. I mean, that's kind of... I don't know if I would pay $107 million for Miles Turner over 4 years. Because I don't know, man. His playoff run just didn't really impress me. I've not really been impressed by him. He's just been, man. But the Bucks also waived Dame Dollar. And stretching the remaining $113 million of his contract in order to acquire Miles Turner, sources tell ESPN. His 2 seasons in Milwaukee come to an end as he rehabilitates a torn Achilles tendon. I couldn't believe this shit when I got up. I'm looking at the news and I see this. I'm like, what? I'm like, you waved Dame Dollar? I mean, he to be fair, yes, he does have a torn Achilles. That's just wild, man. But they found a creative path to waiving Stretch Lillard, whose $113 million will be stretched over the next 5 seasons, while leaving their future draft assets untouched. And we had a trade. The Sacramento Kings are trading Jonas Valanciunas to the Denver Nuggets for Dario Saric. Sources tell ESPN this is a good backup center, man. Jonas Valanciunas is going to be a good backup for Nikola Jokic. A great valuable acquisition here. And for Dario Saric? Oh my lord. The Nuggets, I love what they've done this offseason, man. You know, getting Cam Johnson, Bruce Brown, and now Jonas Valanciunas. They've cooked. Free agent forward Gary Harris has agreed to a 2-year deal with Milwaukee Bucks with the player option in the second season, sources tell ESPN. Convince Giannis to stay. You think he's going to convince him to stay? Hell no. The Milwaukee Bucks are trading Pat Connaughton and 2 of their second-round picks, 2031, 2032, to Charlotte Hornets for, oh god, Vasilij Micic. Sources tell ESPN. I don't care if I botch his name. He's a fucking relevant anyways. Dude, what is the Hornets team going to be? Exciting Whites? What the hell? I mean, Micic, I don't know. Nobody got fleeced here. It's just a random trade. Dennis Schroeder signs a 3-year, $45 million deal with the Sacramento Kings. Sources tell ESPN. $45 million. $45 million is wild here. I'm sorry, $45 million for Dennis Schroeder in Big 2025. Yeah. I think he's a solid bench guy, but dude, $45 million? Oh my lord. Free agent center Jericho Sims agreed to a 2-year deal with Milwaukee Bucks. Mamu Kalishvili, 2 years, $5.5 million with the Raptors. Toronto Raptors center Jakob Poeltl has agreed to a 4-year, $104 million contract extension with the franchise through 2029-30. Sources tell ESPN. Dude, the Raptors have no direction. Their starting 5 is just incredibly expensive, and I just don't think they're going to be very good. They have no direction, dude. Look, I think Jakob Poeltl is good. I don't know about $100 million good. But I think he's an underrated center, though. Josh Minott, 2 years, $5 million with the Celtics. At this point, we're reaching free agency where the bums are signing. Also, yeah, this is a good pickup here. Free agent sharpshooter Tim Hardaway Jr. agreed to a 1-year deal with the Denver Nuggets. He had a strong season for the Pistons and a resurgent 24-25 campaign. And the Nuggets, I mean, I like what the Nuggets have done here. Tim Hardaway Jr. now had a bounce-back year last year with Detroit. And Jokic can set him up for some really good looks. Very good, solid pickup. I like what the Nuggets have done. You get Cam Johnson. You get back Bruce Brown. You get Jonas Valanciunas, and you get Tim Hardaway. Build much better depth around Nikola Jokic. At least the Nuggets will do that for their superstar, and like my team won't do shit. Clippers are waiving center Drew Eubanks, and he plans to sign a 1-year deal with the Kings. Besides Tim Hardaway, this is the point where the bums are signing. This was a fucking overpay. Duncan Robinson, free agent shooter. signs a 3-year, $48 million deal with the Pistons. My lord. No, who else would have paid him? Dude's making 48 million. There's Detroit's trading Simone Fontecchio. Who? To Miami to acquire Duncan Robinson in a sign and trade. Trey Mann, 3 years, $24 million with the Charlotte Hornets. And yeah, that's it. And also the Warriors are apparently in contact with Damian Lillard, like one of the teams that were in contact. But yeah, that's all safe for tonight. So stay safe. Have a good night, y'all. Peace. I don't know if I'm doing a day 3 of free agency. I don't know. We'll see.